In a previous video, I discussed the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries and how that is going to increase militarization in the United States and abroad. And there may also be a terrorist attack on or after this conjunction. Well, you can take a look at the news and literally see how this is manifesting in the days after this extremely historical conjunction between Saturn, the ruler of authority and time and wisdom, and Neptune, the ruler of actually narcotics, escape, rage, and destruction. And yes, Neptune rules over that as well. Let's get into it. So, first off, the US is on the brink of war with Iran. Yeah. And most of us don't want this. We have enough issues at home. Nobody wants this except for warmongers. I won't get into that. But that is occurring right now. And we have heard Iran say there are going to be repercussions. So, yeah, I think we should be leaving them alone. But I digress. That is occurring on the world stage right now. And also, after this Saturn Neptune conjunction in Aries, Mexico is literally in a whole war now because Mexican military, with the help of the United States, unalived a major cartel leader. Yeah. So now Puerto Vallarta, Guadalajara are literally on lockdown. They are dealing with an increase of violence. And this is literally right in our backyard. Like, Mexico is a part of America, it's in the Americas. No matter what y'all want to believe, it is the Americas. So there could be some repercussions for both the United States and Mexico because of this major unaliving. And what's really scary to me is how Neptune, involved in this conjunction in Aries, literally rules over narcotics, alcohol, escape, quite literally. Aries is about the leader. Yeah. And Saturn is authority. Saturn is also a malefic. So when these two came together in the sky, they are bringing war and conflict for Mexico and the US over drugs. Quite literally. And as well, yes, I know Mars is typically associated with rage, but we have to think back to mythology, how Neptune, obviously the ruler of the ocean, ruler of the unseen, and escape, Neptune was also about rage, caused destruction with weather, caused destruction with the sea, earthquakes, fires, with that Aries fire in the mix of everything. So right now, that is literally what they are doing. The cartels in Mexico is causing destruction, setting cars on fire, scaring citizens, scaring tourists that are there. So it's wild sometimes as an astrologer to see the archetypes playing out right in front of your eyes. And what's also really interesting is I looked at Mexico's founding chart, and I did not look at when they declared independence. I think a lot of astrologers look at that. I actually looked at when they gained independence after the war and when they reclaimed their independence from Spain. And in that chart, this is their Saturn return. Yeah, this is their Saturn return in Aries. And when a country goes through their Saturn return, they can go through some lessons. And for them, this is lessons around narcotics and drugs and how these cartels are controlling their country. They're also going through their nodal return. Their north node is in Pisces. Pisces also is associated with escape and drugs. So that is finishing up over the next 6 months. The nodes move the next 6 months, and then as well, their Saturn return ends 2 years. So they're really going to be dealing with this on a heavy level for the next couple of years, and the United States as well included. And it's interesting to look at the United States, the Declaration of Independence chart, also called the Sibley chart, and this Saturn-Neptune conjunction happened in our fourth house of home. So, as I've said in my past videos, the militarization is coming home. the war is going to be increasing and we are going to be involved in it. Whether it's in Mexico, now the drug war, which could spill over into the United States, especially border states, and then Iran and what's going on in the Middle East. Also, I want to warn all of you about the Mars in Aquarius square Uranus in Taurus aspect that is happening on Friday, February 27th. And that is when I predict some of these tensions could escalate because Mars, this is the actual ruler of war and rage and anger, is going to form a harsh aspect called a square with Uranus, governs shocks, surprises, sudden actions. So we could see some action being taken in both of these major altercations that are going on right now. And they have effect on the world. This is going to have an effect on the world.